whistle. Brilliant! A worldie and a half!
Anyway, but so obviously I'm a Chelsea fan. You know this? Yeah. And I know you're a United fan.
Yeah.
Banter FC right now. I don't know if you're watching the games today. Chelsea won 4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know you're a left winger, so I'm sure you've been seeing the wingers at Chelsea and United. Your Rashfords, your Pulisic, Adoy. So yeah.
I can also play fullback as well because in my team the formation that we play a 3-5-3. So I'm more like a wing back. You see what Saka was playing for Arteta last season. How
yeah, I mean he still plays it even now a little bit.
Yeah. So that's my team. So now I've also had to learn how to play. Yeah.
All right. So I don't know how big you are into these new social media, YouTube, soccer channels. How do you feel about them? Because you know us fans, we're very reactionary.
Yes.
You know, a player today is gonna play badly, and you're gonna say or a coach, and you're gonna say ole out. And then the next week they win 3-0, and all of a sudden,
everybody loves them, man.
Everything's great. We're the best team in Europe. You know, how do you feel about the criticism and the fans? Like, how do you feel about it? Do you feel like for you it's a major thing, or you don't really mind it?
Well, you know, actually, it's crazy because when I was in Manchester, I was blessed enough to actually watch games at Old Trafford. You know, and bro, seeing the expectations that those fans have of their players, bro, it's like if you're wearing that Man United shirt, you really need to be playing you know, and that was the season Lukaku and Sanchez were just, it was just
Lukaku had a bad stint. I remember.
Yeah, and like just seeing how the things that the fans used to say and stuff, you know, I was blessed to be able to see it from both perspectives, a fan's perspective and a player's perspective, you know. So from the fans' perspective, I understand that they're always going to expect the best out of their team, you know, and it's no love lost. It's literally just we love our team. We watching you guys week in, week out, and we just expect the best from you guys, you know. So I understand where it comes from, you know.
Yeah, because in one of my previous videos, because I live in America now, so time difference, man, bro. I literally today I woke up at 7:30 to watch Chelsea.
It's crazy.
7:30, bro. And imagine waking up and you're seeing these guys, bro, playing, bro. And you're like, dude, I'm waking up at 6 a.m. to watch this game, and bro, you get so frustrated. But it comes from a good place. I feel like that's one thing sometimes, like footballers need to understand is that like the fans are coming from a good place. It's just that they're very reactionary.
True.
And they don't understand that sometimes you're not going to have your best game. Sometimes you're not going to have sometimes the other team is going to play well as well. So you can't always be winning games and scoring goals. And sometimes you got to win ugly even, you know. Fans have to be able to accept that. So, yeah, man, I know you're part of Banter FC, Manchester United. So what are you? Ole in or Ole out?
For me, Ole in, bro. Ole in simply because I think he has the best interest for the team. He loves the team and he wants the team to succeed. I think because, of course, like I'm really deep into Man United, so I know what's actually happening. I feel like it's not Ole that's the problem. It's our owners. They're really stingy with their money. They don't want to give the team enough money to buy the players that we want. Same thing happened with Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho couldn't get all of his targets because the Glazers didn't want to give him the money to do so. Another problem is that we have players that aren't even playing that have high wages. Bro, when last did you hear of Phil Jones, bro? And if you see that guy's...
He was on like 100K.
You see what I'm saying? So there's no team that's going to sign Phil Jones simply because of his wages. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's those small problems, bro, that's really helping us. I can see you guys just brought in a whole entire collection of ballers, bro. You came in with Timo Werner. You came in with Kai, bro. You came in with ZH, bro.
Chilwell as well.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So
apparently we're going for Declan Rice as well, but he's going for like 80M. So I don't know if that's going to happen.
So for me, from a fan's perspective, just overall, like you're saying, back to the original question, how do I feel? I understand how fans feel, like, you know, the frustration and everything they go through, because, you know, they also take a lot of their time to support their team. You know what I'm saying? And it's very emotionally draining to hope for success and then only to be disappointed. I understand that. But from a player's perspective, it's that thing of, there's a lot that has been put in order to get to this point. I feel like people don't understand how hard it is to make a starting 11. Bro, I can tell you, for me, I'm playing third division men's football. It's tough, bro. It's tough. It's a constant battle week in, week out, you know? So there's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of sacrifices that a lot of the fans don't see, which, I mean, it's not for them to see anyway, you know? But it's like, they need to be understanding to some extent. We are human beings. We are not robots. We're not going to be 10 out of 10 every single time. Like, that's pretty much impossible. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do our best, but we also need to understand that the opposition is also there to do their best, you know? So the harsh thing about football is that there can only be one winner. There can only be one winner, you know? And it's either you're on the winning end or you're on the losing end. And that's just the reality of it. So for me as a player, I if I were getting criticized and stuff like that, I mean, I feel like me as a player, I would know if I'm performing bad because it's me performing. So I would know if I'm doing bad, you know? So I think for me, I wouldn't really pay too much attention to what the fans are saying, because, man, as a footballer, if you're not in a good space mentally and stuff, it's really going to affect your performance on the pitch. So I think you really need to protect yourself, especially if things like that, if they're going to get to you, then, you know, just rather not entertain it, you know, and just try and work harder and just perform, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, for me, that's another reason why I actually wanted to start doing, like, a show like this, is because, you know, I think it's important for the fans to see, like, a behind the scenes story of the players, because particularly African soccer players, we never really know the journey. We always see them, okay, now they're playing for Orlando Pirates, or now they're playing for Kaizer Chiefs, or now they're playing in Europe or wherever they are. And we never really know what happened for them to get there. So I think it's important for, like, stuff like this to happen, so that, because right now everybody has an opinion. With social media, YouTube, all of these, the internet, everyone has an opinion now. Everyone's an analyst all of a sudden. Everyone's a football coach. So I think it's part of the game. It's part of the game. It's growing with the game, and football is getting bigger in the process. So I think, all in all, it's positive for the greater good of the sport, in my opinion.
For sure.
So,
for sure.
All right, so you're Ole in. I'm Ole in all day right now. I don't have a problem with Ole coaching. I don't have a problem with Ole coaching, but I've seen Manchester United at their best as well. Last season, after lockdown.
Straight off the lockdown, that was crazy.
That was crazy, United. I mean, you guys came back and overtook us and finished higher than us. And I was like, oh, okay, no. You guys got Bruno. All of a sudden, things changed. And you could see how the team was actually, like, the structure. You could see where they were going. So, all right, man. I wish you guys the best, but obviously not as good as us. But there's no love lost, man. You're wearing red, I'm wearing blue, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So the last part of the interview, I'm just gonna ask you, just a fun question. So I'm gonna ask you two questions, right? The first one is gonna be play with and play against, and then the second one is gonna be play under and which coach you want to play against, right? Okay, so I'm not gonna ask you the famous Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi story, because I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Cristiano Ronaldo, but I'm keeping it African. I'm giving it an African flavor. So play with or play against, Eto'o or Didier Drogba?
So you're asking me between the two who I would play with?
Who you would play with and and obviously play against. Woo! Remember, you gotta be rolling those crosses in. You gotta be. Hey.
I think I'd play with Drogba. Why? Drogba comes clutch in the finals. Drogba comes clutch when it matters most. Yeah. And as a footballer, you want trophies, bro. You know, as a winger, when I am assisting, I want to be, assisting somebody who's going to be bringing the goals in.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Eto'o. Eto'o has done a lot for football and everything, but I'd say I'd have to play with Drogba.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't have a problem with that. But either way, both of them played for Chelsea, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, Didier Drogba is what he is.
Yeah.
Okay, moving to the next one, we got two in players right now, in form players right now. Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah. Play with, play against. A tough one.
It's a very tough one. I feel like it's a win-win situation if I'm being honest, but I think I'd probably play with Mo Salah simply because I play on the left. So Mane. Well, I mean, I can play right wing. I'm not gonna because I actually play with my right foot and shoots and cross with my left foot. But if I'm assisting for my teammates, I think it would be better for me to be on the left side assisting to Mo Salah. So I'd be playing with Salah and playing against Mane.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that either because, I mean, Mane and Salah right now, both of them, same level. They both world class right now. So I can't really complain. Okay, so we're going to get to the coaches now.
Okay.
Who would you rather play under and who would you rather play against? Okay. So obviously we have to mention Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp.
Woo! Okay. I'm going to explain the good of both of them before I say who I'm going to play for and against, right? I like what Jurgen Klopp, I like how he encourages his players. I like how he has a personal relationship with these players, man. As a footballer, if you have a relationship like that with your coach, you want to play for him, bro. You want to represent him. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it for him. So that's a great trait that Jurgen Klopp has. The reason why I'd love to play with Guardiola is because he plays beautiful football. Simple, plain and simple. So personally, I think I'd play with Guardiola. Reason being, right now I'm also playing in Catalonia in Spain, the Catalan style of play, on the ground, one touch, two touch. So it's really relevant to how I'm playing right now. And I just love that style of football. I love football being played on the ground. I love possession play. That's just me, you know. So I have to be playing for Guardiola, man. Yeah.
All right, okay. We got a last one. I'm gonna ask you to be very, very non-biased on this one. It's gonna have a little bit of bias, just like the Messi and Ronaldo one.
Yeah.
Okay. So the last one is, who would you rather play under? Frank Lampard or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? I know it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Both still relatively new to the game. The Premier League.
They both trust the youth, you know?
Yeah.
So for me as a young player, they both trust the youth. If I'm being honest though, the reason why I'd say Lampard is because I see Lampard producing more out of his youth right now than Ole is. Right now, the only youth player that I see banging United is Greenwood, you know? But I mean, this guy, Lampard has brought in Gilmore, who's come in and done some crazy things. He's brought in Reece James, who's come in and done crazy things. He's brought in Mason Mount, who came from the lower division, literally helped him and taken him to the Premier League and is still doing crazy things right now. You know, Hudson-Odoi is beginning to pick up his form. All of these players are like my age. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Lampard is doing with those youngsters, man, it would be something that I'd like to be a part of. I'm not going to lie. So if I'm being 100% honest, it would be Frank Lampard.
All right. Okay. That brings us to the end of our interview, man. I appreciate you for coming on, taking the time. I know it's an issue, man. The time differences, it's tough, man. But I'm glad you made it, man. This has been in the works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad it's finally done. And
yeah, me too.
Obviously, we're looking forward to hearing more from you in the future. Before we end it off, so you can tell everyone where to find you on social media, because you know how important it is, branding right now as an actor. So just shout out to your socials.
On Instagram _Junero JUNERO_. Yeah, that's me. You can find me there. I only have Instagram.
No Facebook. Too cool for Facebook now.
No, it's just I never knew how to use Facebook.
Yeah, man. Facebook's a little. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah. All right, everyone, you heard it yourself. You heard it here. You can find him on Instagram. Yeah, man, it was a pleasure, man. It was a pleasure. I'm looking forward to watching you, man. We want you to do well, bro. I want you to do well personally, you know. So yeah, man, we'll be looking out, and hopefully we can get you back.
Bless up for sure, for sure.
All
Whenever
right,
you need.
all
Yeah.
right. Cheers, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, man.